Hi, it's Coach Cicely, Life by Design and On Purpose coach and owner of ForeverSuccessful.club, where my mission is to help you change your thinking so that you make the rest of your life the best of your life. I wasn't really intending to shoot another video, as far as the Jehovah's Witnesses and why I was choosing to leave the Jehovah's Witnesses, but after seeing some of the comments, I thought, it'd be a good idea to explain a little bit more why I feel it necessary not just to fade away, but to actually take the title Jehovah's Witnesses off of me. I don't know if any of you follow Tony Robbins, but I know he one time said, be careful the identity you give to yourself or the identity that you let other people give to yourself. And so pretty much what that means is we live according to who we identify ourselves as. And so you can fade away, but if you still have the title Jehovah's Witness or JW on you, then you're still going to be like upholding some of their beliefs. And you can't truly be free until you totally disown yourself from that organization. It's kind of like when I was in the organization, they told you to disown yourself from the world. Well, there was a reason for that. As long as you were involved in the world, then you look different than them. And so it's got to be the other way whenever you're trying to get away from them. You got to disown yourself from them so you'll look different from them. And so to really be free, you got to cut all ties with the witnesses. If they're friends and families that are still there and they want to continue talking to you, as long as it's not about something you don't believe in, then hey, go for it. But don't try to live true lies because you won't be happy. And I know with me, before I actually totally disowned myself from there, it's kind of like I didn't even realize it, but I was still carrying the belief that, tomorrow Armageddon may come and everything's short. You got to get this done quick. And it's like when I came back and I actually started trying to get a job, like just a normal job, it's kind of like I didn't have the educational background because, I quit school after 2 years thinking I needed to pursue a ministry. And so I'd just been doing like errands and stuff like that. And so when you go out trying to look for a job, especially if you're trying to get one that pays half of anything, they want you to have some types of qualifications. And so here I was, 37 years old, 38, 39, looking for a job, and I was having trouble finding one. And I noticed when I was trying to pick up errands, it's kind of like I still had that mentality, and I still do today to a degree, where, you got to get it done fast, because you won't have time to get an education. You won't have time to do this. You won't have time to do that. But then because one of the jobs I do is I drive for Lyft, and I drive a lot of the college students, and it's kind of like, you hear about them planning for their future and how they're planning like to get houses and cars and this kind of thing. And it's kind of like it's a totally different mindset. And it's kind of like you're no longer, once you disown yourself, that's not your purpose anymore to promote the JWs. You're promoting yourself now and what you love. And so I've learned to look at it like life isn't short. You take one day at a time, but you take it doing the things that you love. And so even if you should die or pass away, you go out happy. You're not trying to live a life that's not you. And so if that makes any sense to you guys, that hopefully some of you who are thinking it's okay just to fade away and you're finding that you're not happy, you'll consider some of this information. And once you totally disown yourself, you can really start to live and see what your passion is and what your purpose is, here on this earth, and what makes you come alive and how you can inspire other people. And not only that, but I didn't really realize how much I had a negative view of the world in general, because, with the witnesses, it's kind of like if you're not a witness, you're worldly, and that means bad. And so I still had those things to work through. And so it helped me to see too that I'm just as imperfect, or I make mistakes just like everybody else. And so that's part of being human, and what's right, what's wrong according to who, So that's just some things to think about. You guys have a good one.